Hello boys, welcome to the online class. Today we are going to having class of English version class 6 science. I'm your Bichitru sir. Today we are going to start a new chapter. So hope you will understand it very clearly and practice it at home. So let's start the chapter. Before starting the chapter, I want to show something. Can you see what is this? Yes, this is an eye. This is an ear, a nose, and here is a picture of tongue. Boys, after seeing this picture, can you realize anything? Can you combine them? What they are showing us or what they are telling about? Yes, this all are our sensory organ. So let us start today chapter 6, sensory organ. So at first let us know what is sensory organ. Sense organs are the organs that respond to external or internal stimuli by conveying impulses to the sensory nervous system. For example, we see by our eyes. So anything we want to see, we can see by the eyes. Smell by nose and taste by tongue. Okay, so these are called sensory organs. So now we can know how many sensory organs we have in our body. Actually, we have 5 sensory organs in our body. They are eye, nose, ear, tongue, and skin. For all these sensory organs, which should be act as a center. That means all the information is going where and from which place everything is occurring, the order is coming, and that is brain. Brain is the center of our body. Everything controlling from the brain in our body. Now let us start with a sensory organ, that is eye. And today we will discuss about only eye. Okay, now look what we know about our eye. We have one pair of eye which is inside the orbit in the front of skull, placed by 6 muscles. That means these eyes are placed in the orbit by 6 muscles. These muscles are helped to move the eyeballs. That means if there is no muscles in the eye, then we can't move our eyeballs and can't see sidewise. Actually, eye is a part of skin. The cells of skin turn transparent at the front of eye and opaque at back. That's why our eye is transparent in the front side. Now you can ask, what is tear that is coming from our eye? Actually, water that's secreted from tear glands of eye is known as tear, and the tear has some work also. That's why it is inside the eye, whose work is to keep moist the eye and cleans away dirt from eye. That means if any dirt goes to your eye, that water, the tear is cleaning the eye. Okay, so not always tear is bad. Tear is good for your eye. So how many parts of eye? If you see, there are actually 3 parts of eye. They are eyelids, conjunctiva, and eyeball. Now here is a picture of eye. You can see every mentioned part here. Okay, now let us know about these parts. What is eyelids? You know what is eyelids? Yes, the outer covering of eye is known as eyelids. This part we can close or open for our own wish. It closed keeps dirt away from eye. So why and when we close the eyelid, we close the eyelid to keep dirt away from eye. Now let us know the second part of the eye, that is conjunctiva. What is conjunctiva? The thin and transparent membrane covering the visible part of eye is known as conjunctiva. What is eyeball? An eyeball is the third part of our eye. The spherical ball-like structure is called eyeball, which is placed inside the orbit. Now, there are some parts of eyeball. Now, let us know how many parts of eyeball. Actually, eyeball composed of three parts. They are sclera, choroid, and retina. Now, what is sclera and what is the work of sclera? The white, tough outer layer of eyeball is known as sclera. It has some function which are given below. Now, what are the works? First of all, it helps to maintain the shape of eye. Actually, sclera maintain the shape of eye. It doesn't allow lights to pass through. That means from outside, light cannot enter into our eye for this white tough outer layer. A shiny white layer in front of sclera is known as cornea, which is transparent and allows light to enter into eye. That means except that white tough layer, there is a transparent shiny layer in front of sclera, which is known as cornea, and that part actually allows to enter light into eyes. Now, the second part of eyeball, that is choroid. Let us know about choroid. The mid layer of the eyeball, which is dense pigmented layer and contains many blood capillaries, is known as choroid. And last but not least, what is retina? Let us know. The innermost layer of the eyeball, which is light sensitive and consists of rod and cone cells, is known as retina. Actually, image of anything, what we see actually, the image is formed on this retina. What are the parts of choroid? Now, beside this part of eyeball, choroid has its some distinct parts. Now let us know them with their functions. First of all, we can know that there are two parts of choroid. First of all, the first part is iris. The black and round membrane situated at the back of cornea is known as iris. You can easily find it in the picture that was provided in later previous slide. It is round, pigmented and opaque membrane which has a hole in the middle, and this hole is known as pupil. We already got to know that there is a part through which light can enter the eye. This pupil is the part through which light can enter. The contraction and relaxation of muscle can dilate and contract the pupil or allow light rays to enter the retina. So this is the part through which light can enter into the eye and form images on retina. The second part of choroid, that is lens. It is biconvex in shape, which is situated at the back of pupil. The lens is elevated at middle and narrow at the top. It is held with choroid by ciliary muscles. There is a muscle called ciliary muscles which hold the lens, and this helps the lens to contract and relax to change the shape of lens. Actually, lens divide the eyeball into two chambers. The front chamber is filled with watery fluid and back chamber is filled with jelly-like fluid. Now what are the work of this fluid? These fluids help light to enter the eye, supply nutrients and control the shape of eyeball. This fluid is very essential for our eyes. So these were the parts of eye. Now let us know how we can take care of this important organ of our body, eye. At first, we have to clean regularly by clean water. Use piece of clean cloth to wipe eyes. Eat green leafy vegetables and fruits regularly. Fruits and vegetables contain vitamin A, which is very beneficiary for eyes. Vitamin A prevents night blindness disease if you take it regular basis. So boys, that was all for today. We will continue this chapter in next lecture. Till then, you go through this chapter and learn the topics what I have give you in this lecture, and obviously stay safe and fine with your family members, and we concentrate on the study that is providing by the teachers. Okay boys, hope that all of you will find. Okay, bye for today.